St. John's Gospel, chapter 15. Jesus, the true vine, speaks further about love, verses 1 to 27. I am the true vine. My Father's the gardener. He lops off each branch of mine that's fruitless and prunes those that are productive, so that they may bear even more fruit. Because of the message I've shared with you, you're already clean. Remain in me and I in you. Just as no branch can bear fruit of its own accord unless it remains on the vine, so also you cannot bear fruit unless you remain in me. I am the vine, you're the branches. If you remain with me and I with you, then you'll produce an abundant crop, because without me you can do nothing. If anyone doesn't remain in me, he's like a branch that's thrown away and withers. It's then gathered and flung into the fire and burned. If you remain in me, and my words remain in you, you need only ask for whatever you wish, and it'll be done for you. In this way, my Father's glorified, that you may bear much fruit, and so truly become my disciples. Just as the Father loved me, so I've loved you. Remain in my love. If you keep my commandments, you'll remain in my love in the same way that I've kept my Father's commandments and remain in his love. I've said all this so that my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be full. This is my commandment: love each other just as I've loved you. This is the greatest love a man can show, to lay down his life for his friends. If you do what I tell you, then you're my friends. I'll no longer call you servants, because a servant has no inkling of his master's affairs. But the reason I've called you friends is because all that I've learned from my Father I've passed on to you. You didn't choose me, I chose you, so that you may go out and bear fruit that lasts, so that whatever you ask in my name, the Father may give you. This is my commandment: love each other. If the world hates you, remember that it hated me before you. If you belong to the world would love you as one of its own. But I've chosen you out of the world. It's for this reason that the world hates you. Remember what I told you: no servant is greater than his master. If they persecuted me, they'll persecute you. If they keep my teaching, they'll keep yours. They'll do all this to you because of me, for they don't know the one who sent me. If I hadn't come and spoken to them, they wouldn't be guilty of sin. But now they've no excuse for their sin. Whoever hates me hates my Father. If I hadn't done miraculous signs among them, they wouldn't be guilty of sin. But of course they've seen my miracles, and still they've hated both me and my Father. This fulfills the scripture: they hated me without reason. Now when the Advocate comes, whom I'll send from the Father, that is to say, the Spirit of truth who goes out from the Father, he'll bear witness about me. It's up to you to bear witness too, because you've been with me right from the start. That's my reading of John chapter 15 in my translation. St. John's Gospel, a lawyer's translation from the original Greek. It's published by Matador. You can get it on Kindle or on Amazon. All profits are going to Christian charities.